Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. That is a brilliant interception. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Nicely aimed pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cambiasso knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gatti cuts out the pass.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Gabriel with a definite foul there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's Locatelli. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Stop from Pickford. No, he's missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Boga plays it short. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he latch on to this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Dembele. McKennie. Madueke tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That has ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Fernandez. Can he get on the end of this? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Boga. Now it's Vlahovic. Now it's Conceição.
Has been indicated.
Fernandez. Looking to play him in. Great chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Manchester United are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more. Manchester United go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United have made the foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Locatelli! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neymar! Nice control. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Number 11, Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
Manchester United leading now. Cambiasso. Here's Boga. Locatelli. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Steaming on goalwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. McKennie. He's picked his way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Fernandes. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Costa Curta.
Played into space,
On the field,
neatly clipped into space,
Bellingham.
and he's in on goal. Big chance!
Number 6,
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Thuram. Lovely pass. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And they're quick to get it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. Thuram. And he's straight offside.
Diamante really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Gabriel. And it's Menu. And it's Neymar. It's a promising position. Now it's Neymar. Played out wide. And here's Madueke. Forced to go back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vlahovic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now there's a fight. Yamal! And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
Manchester United are making a change now. Cristiano Ronaldo to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Gabriel has given away a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out. Floated through.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Looking for the run, shot, tries a shot! And no mistake! They have stolen level at the last! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And he shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And a quick announcement today.
So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, the tone for this game is well and truly set. And a chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And here's Neymar, he's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! And that has been knocked clear. He slings it in. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bruno Fernandes has it in a wide position. And they've managed to get rid. It'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plays in a cross, and a header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again, that is frustrating.
Manchester United really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. It's a really well-measured ball. And an impressive jump! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he's quick to return it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Barry definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And he's got Pagano! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Pagano certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Alexander-Arnold. Doué. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Doué. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tonali. And it's Menu. And it's Doué. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Some good work on the right flank here. Getting up there! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pagano. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good effort! And he can thump it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. And that's going up front in a hurry. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Barry really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nesta. Costa Curta. Tonali. Bruno Fernandes. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. He's having a hit! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Coming on to replace him is number 10. Substitutions taking place.
So their 4th corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. Moved on forwards. Quick look, then plays it in. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Space for him to turn and look. Elects to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Spread it left. Dembele. And he's picked out the run. That's good play. Now it's Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they're back on the ball again. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Just a quick reminder today, please.
How would you summarise what... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Big chance! Volleyed effort.
Cristiano Ronaldo cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Politano. Bruno Fernandes making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Højlund looking sharp there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Looking to play him in. That has ended up in no man's land. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Doué. And it's Menu. Stood up well to him there. McTominay. Now it's Højlund. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Menu. Oh, this is a very... Menu! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was no routine save.
Menu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Napoli really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Neymar, good driving run. Picked out brilliantly. In comes the corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Meret breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half.
And it's been given away. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break. and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. The second half is up and running.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, a delicate chip through. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Tonali. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Cross flung in towards the middle. Menu. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good climb! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Pass is just off target. Pass somewhat off target. He's found a way through. Now the... Gets his head on it! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down, as opposed to 2.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Bruno Fernandes attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's nice. And he lines up a cross. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Just cruising. They are cruising. And what was already a truly special day just got a whole lot more special. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 24.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 7,
A case now of complete control.
number 37, Menu. Number 3,
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Neymar. Coming on the field.
Oh, this is a great position. He's in a great position here.
Number 20.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Conte. Number 10, Fernandes. Number 9, Madueke.
4 extra minutes added on, and it's Fernandes. He's going for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Meret claims comfortably. That's the end. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Haaland! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 21, Erling Haaland.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Spread out to the left. Fernandes gets across to intercept that. Kubasi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely worked. Well, there's the clearance. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Alexander shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it Now they have it.
Can he get it through? And that has been cut short. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a super give and go. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And a cross. And he's taking no chances there. Bruno Fernandes. And that is headed for the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. Picked chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Minutes has been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Getting up there! Final touch was poor. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Haaland. Shot could be on. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Neymar. Conte. Neymar. It's Neymar! No, not quite.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball, and he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he shoots! No, he's missed it.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Neymar. Dembele! yes, it's there! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substitution on the field. Number 37, number 77. Coming on the field, number 30, number 76. Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Manchester United are having a ball here. That has been slung wide. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Defending was strong and firm. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to play it through. He's dealt with that really well. That's put paid to the danger. Alexander-Arnold being hunted in packs.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Fernandez picks it up out wide. Nicely spread, chance to deliver. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Please turn towards the screen.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about...
Chance! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Haaland. And here's Yamal. Yamal! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bruno Fernandes has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all. Now it's Cristante. Dybala. That's the keeper's ball. And that has been cut short. Cristante. Now it's Marlon. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat. And there's the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? And here's Yamal. He's having a pop! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. Conte, looking for the run. And Mosso gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or...
Yamal! It's in! And he is just ripping it up! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Manchester United leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Dybala. No, he refuses to take the bait. And the counter is on. Madueke scooting forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it didn't look... Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Celik. Now Soule just eases him off the ball. Conte. Now it's Menu. And he's cut it out. Yamal looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
That's good running with the ball. That's tidy. Yamal, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make...
There's the shot! It's... Oh, he's been caught napping! It's a goal!
Goal! After 75 minutes is number 18, Soule. Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Manchester United, number 21, Erling Haaland.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 8,
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
number 66,
And it's
Alexander
Neymar.
Arnold. Number 37, Menu. Coming on the field, number 7.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played,
Number
well
10,
stopped.
Fernandez. Number 6,
Nicely weighted ball, not the most accurate pass. Svila attempts a clearance. Neymar purring through the gears. Opts to play it back. Can he finish? And a neat finish! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And that is expertly dealt with. There will be 4 extra minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Yamal gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team...